Yogi Clan, welcome back to MC Monday, episode number 17. We're going to call this one Hanging In There. If you're new here to Yogi Cycle Service, I thank you for stopping by and checking out this video. I hope you like it. If you like what you see, do me a favor, surf around and check out some of my other videos. Hopefully you like what you see there too. And hey man, if you do, give a brother some love and mash that subscription button so you know when new videos are coming out. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you for stopping by and checking out this video. Here at Yogi Cycle Service, we do everything motorcycle related. We talk about some club stuff, we talk about some Yogi stuff, service, repairs, maintenance, all that kind of cool motorcycle things. So I am glad you stopped by and checked this out. And today, we're going to talk about club stuff, and I'm titling it Hanging In There. Why? Because like a hair in a biscuit, you need to hang in there. As a prospect, and this is kind of true as a full patch too. To give you a little history on MC Mondays and kind of how we got this video series kicked off, every Monday in our group of guys in our club, I send out a post titled MC Monday. And it's a tip to give you a little bit of, some tips on MC related things. That's why we call it MC Monday Tip of the Week. Well, this tip is actually not something that I have sent out before. This is something that just kind of hit me today after this weekend and hanging out and doing some club stuff this weekend. And really this tip comes because I had some conviction on this item, on this topic. Really, I title it Hanging In There because as with life, in life you have highs and lows, you have ups and downs, you have good times, you have rough times, you have good times and rough times. And the same is true in being in a club. Right now, for me, I don't want to say I'm on the downward slide, but there are things that get discouraging every now and then. You get a little frustrated every now and then, and when you hit the bottom of that, it's really easy to want to hang up your hat and just say, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. It's beating me up. It's taking too much time. It's taking too much energy. I have no more energy. I have nothing left to give this club. And that can happen as a prospect, but you know what? It can happen as a full patch too. And that's important to understand that, because I have seen so many people hang up their hat when they hit the bottom of that trough of emotion, of drain, of just lack of enthusiasm. With leadership, you lose some of the fun of being in a motorcycle club, and it becomes work. With being a prospect and you're getting hounded by all these full patches, it's easy to lose sight of the fun, and it becomes work, and it becomes a job. And prospecting is meant to be a really fun time. But there are times where it's really not so much fun. Sometimes you're getting beat up, you're getting yelled at, you're getting pushed beyond your limits, you're getting run all hours of the night. It's not an easy thing. And you're wondering why to yourself, why are these guys doing this to me? How does that make me a better man? How is that going to make me better? And you get tired, you get frustrated, you get worn out. That's when you need to, and using a phrase I learned not too long ago, embrace the suck. There are some points in time in life where life just sucks. It really does. And sometimes you just need to grab it by the huevos and embrace the suck. And just know that it's going to suck. But if you try to shy away from it or skirt around it or do the shortcut to avoid it, sometimes it just makes it worse, right? So sometimes it's best just to grit your teeth and embrace the suck. And sometimes that's needed as a full patch too. It's not just something for the prospects to do. It's something that the full patches should do too, is embrace the suck and push through it. And I have seen too many people leave right when you hit that bottom. Like I was saying before, you hit the bottom of that trough and you're like, I'm done. And you leave. Well, when life takes its swing back up like this, you're like, probably shouldn't have left the club, because now I miss it. And I miss those weekends, the long weekends. And I miss hanging out with my brothers and my bros. I miss the guys. That was a bad decision. I shouldn't have left. And a lot of times those people come back to the club. And when you come back, you're coming back as a prospect. You're coming back as a supporter or a hang-around, starting the journey all over again, which you really don't want to do if you've made it to full patch. But as with anything in life, there's going to be high points and low points, and you need to understand that going into this. And when one of those low points hit, you need to embrace the suck. But when the high points hit, they're usually pretty high, and they're usually a lot of fun and a lot of enjoyment. And coming off a weekend where it was really just an awesome weekend, you can ride that high for quite a while. But then after a while, that high starts going away. And that emotional charge starts leaving, and again, your batteries start depleting. And if you have a few events that really beat you up a little bit, then it's pushing you down into that hole. You just got to embrace it, and you just got to buckle up and lace up the boots and strap on, get ready for the ride, and then try to ride that out. So remember that as times get tough and you get discouraged and you get worn out, you know, you got to hang in there like a hair in a biscuit. You'll be glad you did, because if you give up and throw in the hat when it gets tough, man, you know, if everybody threw in the hat when it gets tough, where would we be now? You know? But the only reason why we are where we are now is because the men that came before us in the club embraced the suck. And I encourage you to do the same. And there's your tip of the week, Yogi Clan. Hang in there like a hair in a biscuit. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for joining. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you later. Peace.